One of the characters in the palace that much as we try to understand always, but still seems very, very difficult to understand, is none other but Olori Ashley. Yes, Olori Ashley is actually a very interesting character that, as hard as we all try to understand, we still find it very difficult to understand her. That is because in the midst of all of these issues and predicaments that we all are planning to see how the palace can be put in place again, Ashley is actually busy running from one evil forest to the other, all in a way of collecting back powers that she intends to use to tie down Olori Naomi. Now, why in God's name will someone like Ashley still want to practice this kind of devilish things, putting into consideration that 2 weeks ago she had a dedication service and she actually went to church. She actually went to church to have this dedication service. Yet, she is still planning, not just planning, she is still running from one juju priest or the other, all in a bid to collect powers so that she can hurt her fellow human being. This is actually very, very wrong, and something must be done about it. Now, one of the most difficult things to ever understand is the fact that when you surround yourself with some certain people, some certain persons, you begin to have this mindset that you are now too powerful. Because I am sure why Ashley is behaving the way she's behaving is because of all those little powers she thinks she has possesses. Those are the things that are giving her the morale. Those are the things that are giving her the ododo. Those are the things that are giving her the ginger. You know, it's just like when they say a child that they carry on the back does not know that the journey is far. When you carry a child on your back, say, okay, let us go to Wawalada. The child will be very excited and say, okay, no problem, let us go. So that is exactly how Ashley is looking at herself now. She's looking at herself now as one superhero. She's looking at herself now as somebody who has the powers to do things the way she wants to do them. Not knowing that anybody who tries to fight grace, anybody who tries to fight whom God has anointed, anybody who tries to change the way God has programmed something, they will definitely run into problems. And these are some of the things that a few persons have been able to understand, but others still find it logically difficult to understand that this is how things are supposed to be done. This is not how things are supposed to be done. Because as a matter of fact, Ashley does not have the palace at heart. Sorry to say, with due respect to the Oni of Ife, with due respect to every other Olori who actually means well for the palace, Ashley does not wish the palace well. And once you do not wish the palace well, you will definitely want to go out of your way just to make sure that you make somebody feel bad, you make somebody cry, you make somebody weep. You weave so much sentiment against these people. Yes, these are the kind of things we're talking about. That no matter how challenging it could be, you as a person should know that of a truth, you have a divine cause, you have a divine mandate, you have a divine approach, you have a divine settlement that gives you the understanding that last, my brother, nothing there for this life. And we just worry ourselves. Because I see no reason that Ashley will be living a double-faced life. This morning now, she will come this way, she will make us look as if she is in charge. She is good though. Everybody should rally around her. Then the next second, Pam, she now turns to something else. So the $1,000,000 question now is, for how long is she going to have this kind of mindset? Because whether I would like it or yes, this kind of mindset will bring nothing but indiscrimination. Unnecessary indiscrimination is going to be the child of the day. A situation whereby nobody, as a matter of fact, can just beat his hand on his chest and say, you know what, I am still part and parcel of this. But all the same, it is very, very necessary to see and understand that Ashley has traveled for 7 rivers, 7 mountains, 7 valleys. She's crossing all these valleys with one mandate in mind: to come and hurt Queen Naomi. Now, the question now is, Ashley, what if after all this your expertise, knowing too well too that you've gone bananas based on liquid, there's no more liquid in your hands, because all those other investigators who came ate almost all you had, and yet you're still trying to make us believe that you are in charge of Ojaja Mall? Well, it's not my place to say, but the truth is that I hardly can see Ashley having a hand in Ojaja Mall. So let's go back to our story. Now, Ashley has decided to cross 7 rivers, 7 hills, 7 mountains, up rooftop, where she can now stay and monitor the events that come with it. Now, why we need to balance it up now is that if we did not recognize the presence of Oni of Ife in a gathering such as this, then I tell you, we are deep down in the arrangement of equity. Equity, as a matter of fact, can hardly find its way to a toxic place. You cannot give what you do not have. So all what we need to do is to constantly stay alive, constantly believe in God, constantly do those things that we alone can aggrieve. And I wish that Ashley will for once stay away from causing people some untold hardship. Because if she continues to cause this hardship that she has gradually been causing, then, my people, it is actually going to be a very tough one. But all the same, we will do our ultimate best to see that Queen Naomi is protected from the hands of these Ogbonge wicked people who all they think that is in their mind is to go to evil forests to cause people bodily harm. Yes, it's not as if somebody cannot get sick, but once you get to that point where you use all your life savings to now go and be treating, it now becomes a thing of horror. Now, Ashley has gone to the evil forest, all in a bid to harm